If you ask, why do people read so many books? I'll tell you, it is the way you make yourself less lonely. I have lived alone before, and that was the time I picked up reading. It may be difficult for those who have never lived alone to understand the feeling, but it is not shy to say that people who live alone have a lot of free time. In order to occupy their free time without wasting them on unconstructive activities, reading is one of the best avenues. In life, the most difficult thing to get rid of is loneliness, and reading is the shortcut to free us from the anxiety. Reading can bring about a better self, and people who love to read are destined to live a beautiful life. I was chatting with a friend when his daughter approached him with a book to read. Her father told me about his daughter's reading habit. She has cultivated the habit of reading since she was a child. Her father joked with her, "If you are not allowed to read for 3 days, what will happen to you? Not good. And if you won't be allowed to read for a week, it's a week in vain." Reading is a habit that needs to be cultivated at a young age for it to develop into a lifelong habit. While many of us may not have started early, it is never too late to pick up something to read. When I was doing my undergrad abroad, the most frequent place I found myself in was the library. Maybe because then I have plenty of time but no money to be with my friends at the pub or the cinemas, so reading in the library was a force upon leisure pastime. Many times we ask, what is the meaning of reading? But this question invites different answers from different people. Only those who really like reading can understand the benefits of reading. This benefit is different for everyone, because some people are delighted to read, while others can be a struggle. It is undeniable that, after reading one book, you may not feel the change in you. After reading 10 books, you will find that your heart becomes calm and your vision becomes wider. After reading 100 books, you will have your own opinion on life and not be easily affected by others. Your intellect will also improve. Any activities, so long as you do it, it is impossible to gain nothing. Reading may not necessarily change your destiny, but it will definitely help you live a higher quality of life. There is a famous Chinese show presenter from China whom I have great respect for, Dong Qing. She said, "If I don't read for a few days, I will feel as uncomfortable as a person who doesn't take a bath for a few days." Dong's reading habit is cultivated since she was a child, so when she is an adult, even if she is busy with work, she will take an hour every day to read. Dong, who has read a lot of books, created The Reader, a popular Chinese TV variety program. In each episode, guests will be invited to read books and articles to convey cultural emotions, with the objective to infect, inspire and educate people about reading. Many people say that Dong in The Reader is more beautiful than any other moment. Reading not only make you wiser but also make you charming. Reading will make you constantly examine your own shortcomings, make a person smarter, improve your intellect, and make you a better version of yourselves. The more you read, the more your appearance will naturally change. Many times, you may think that many of the books you have read have become fleeting, no longer remembered, but in fact, they are still buried in the corners of your memory. It will subtly show up in your temperament, conversation, and of course, it can also be revealed unconsciously in life and writing. Indeed, there must be a difference between those who read and those who do not. Because in this world, there has never been a book you read for nothing. Every word, every sentence you read, maybe you cannot remember everything in your mind, but when you encounter similar situations, the plot of the book is sure to reverberate in your mind. In fact, in your life, you are often plagued by problems already solved by someone that you can read from somewhere. But most of these problems will continue to root in people who are not aware of the solutions. What was a simple problem can turn out to be insurmountable, and people who don't read much won't know how to adjust their mentality, so they become unhappy. Takeaways. Calm down and read, broaden your knowledge, improve your intellect, and enrich your life. Keep reading and it will bring you good fortune. You read, not for the sake of others, but to become wiser, become a better future self.